The morning sun reveals the nest, carefully built from dry grasses. Inside, the mother bird guards a single, precious egg. The camera reveals a single, fragile egg resting deep inside the woven cup. The still egg produces its first hairline fracture, revealing the earliest physical evidence of hatching effort. The hatchling's struggle intensifies, pushing against the weakened shell. Finally, a piece breaks free, revealing a glimpse of life within. The shell now has a visibly wider, irregular fracture. The egg remains closed, the hatchling unseen. Newly hatched, it can barely lift its head, yet feeding instinct is already active. The parent bird arrives, bringing the first meal to its newly hatched chick. The parent arrives with food, landing delicately on the nest rim to feed the hungry chick. The first meal helps, but this hatchling still depends entirely on repeated care. The first pale down is the earliest unmistakable sign of feather development. The hatchling, still vulnerable, begins to lift its head, a sign that its growth is catching up with its strength. The hatchling presses its feet against the nest, extending its legs to support its body for the first time. Growth is changing, feeding itself. The chick can now meet the parent higher. The parent departs, leaving the hatchling exposed to the wider canopy. Its hearing develops, guiding it toward new sounds beyond the nest. Recognition now precedes sight. The familiar parental call triggers feeding anticipation. The hatchling rises, its legs extending slowly as it gains purchase on the uneven rim. The nest is no longer its whole world. Movement beyond now holds its attention. The young hatchling, no bigger than a finger, takes its first tentative steps towards independence, testing the limits of its woven sanctuary. A short wing-assisted hop finally carries the juvenile beyond the nest rim. The fledgling's first attempt to perch outside the nest proves unstable, the branch rebounding with its weight. The hatchling, struggling for purchase, uses rapid wing beats to stabilize on the branch. The chick finds its balance on the narrow branch, its first venture from the safety of the nest. The chick finds its balance outside the nest, taking a cautious first step along the branch. The young hatchling holds its ground, its attention shifting from the ground to a call in the canopy. It responds with recognition. A familiar call now produces a faster, more focused response. The hatchling, still learning to forage, stretches towards a nearby seed stem, making a gentle exploratory peck. Balance and attention now work together during purposeful movement. Canaries combine precise hearing, compact songbird anatomy, and agile perch control for survival. The young canary makes a subtle shoulder adjustment, revealing the emerging, organized structure of its juvenile feathers. The first true yellow now appears within the still dominant juvenile gray plumage. The hatchling takes a tentative step, its new yellow plumage becoming more evident with each movement in the golden afternoon light. The canary hatchling continues its remarkable transformation. The pale yellow feathers, once tentative patches, the adult color is spreading feather by feather, while juvenile gray still remains. The fledgling prepares for its first independent flight, gathering its strength and testing its wings in the sunlit foliage. Golden plumage is now overtaking nearly every visible juvenile gray region. The young canary assesses the distance, a vital step for its developing coordination. The longer crossing now ends without the corrective scrambling of early fledging. The change came gradually, through feather development and maturation, rather than sudden transformation. Adult feathering now dominates, completing the gradual transformation from the earlier gray juvenile stage. The canary raises its posture to assert dominance. A powerful territorial song affirms its presence. The canary's territorial song is a complex assertion of dominance, confirming its mature status in this habitat. The adult canary's song, once a close proclamation of territory, now echoes across the vast habitat. The fragile hatchling has become a fully developed golden yellow canary.